cross-leg position is comfortable for you. You might actually, if you automatically always sit with one leg in front of the other, just swap it around this morning, just for a change, even you out. So yes, feel the sitting bones evenly balanced on the floor. And just have an awareness of the spine lifting out all the way from the base of your spine through the center of the back, nice long back of the neck. So we're trying to find a natural curve in our spine, so you're not sticking your bottom out overly if you've got a tendency to arch your back, but you're not slumping back either, creating a sense of lift. So you are lightly engaging the muscles either side of the spine to do this, and then feel like the crown of the head is being drawn up. So creating length through the sides of the body, chin maybe slightly more tucked in than you'd normally have it. And then let the shoulders relax, let the knees relax down. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Just let the hands rest wherever they want to be on the lap. And just starting to lengthen the breath a little bit. So taking a slightly fuller, deeper inhalation. Feeling the ribs expand as you do so. And as you exhale, feeling the sitting bones settling into the mat a bit more. And closing the eyes, turning inwards. So using this class to sort of collect the little diverse bits of you that get spread out around the house, spread out to different people, different concerns, and just bring that all back to you, to your center. So spending this next hour just being in this moment, in this place, as far as you can. But not beating yourself up if your thoughts do wander off. Good. So just staying there in that nice upright posture. We're just going to bring some gentle arm movements in. You can open your eyes if you want to see me. So as you inhale, we're going to stretch the arms wide, reach them all the way up above the head. Lift the chest as well, and then as you exhale, press the hands lightly together and draw them back down. It's nice to close your eyes when you do this. You can feel the hands pass over the face and then bring them back to the chest. So we'll do that 3 more times. Eyes open or shut, whichever's best for you. Inhale. Deep breath in, open the chest, elongate the sides of the body. Exhale, draw the hands, press them lightly together until they come to rest at the chest. And again, inhale. Exhale, draw down. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, draw down. Just let the hands rest at the chest. Take a breath there. 1 more breath there. Exhale. Let the hands rest down on the knees again. Good. And then we're just going to take a gentle twist to the right. So turn the torso to the right, cross the left hand onto the right knee. Right hand just lightly touching on the ground behind you. Twisting from the base of the spine and then the chest. And then you can look gently over the shoulder as well. Bring the head in last. And then come back to center. Twisting to the other side. Right hand on left knee. Use the hand behind you just to make sure the spine is still lifting. Chest turning and then head turning. Be gentle with the neck. And then coming back to center. Good. So we're going to extend the left leg out to the side. Keep the right leg bent in so it's against the inner thigh. I'm doing my favorite warm-up exercise. We haven't done it for a while. And then extending right arm out to the side, inhaling there, exhaling, sweeping down and around over the extended leg. Use the whole exhalation to get there. And then inhaling, reaching the arm up, long through the sides of the body. So we're going to take a few like that. Exhale, sweep forward, making big circles with that right hand. And as it comes behind you, you're twisting as well. You can follow the hand with the eyes, but really try and coordinate breath with movement. Inhaling, expanding the chest. Exhaling, folding forward over the outstretched leg. 2 more this side. Exhale, so you're bringing some movement through the shoulders. Continuing the twisting that we just started. 1 more that side. Exhale, maybe you can fold further over the leg as you warm up. Inhale, come back to the center. Change legs. So the leg that's extended, draw the toes towards you a little bit. So you're getting a stretch, activating the thighs a little bit. Reaching out with the opposite arm. Inhale deeply. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, sides of the body stretch. Exhale. So feel the breath guide the movement. Really be with what you're doing. So small, simple movements, but really with awareness and attention. Follow the hands with the eyes if that feels okay with your neck. 1 more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. And then bring the extended leg in, so you're crossing legs again. And we're going to roll over the knees or come up another way into all fours, onto all fours. So your knees are under your hips, your hands are under your shoulders, hands planted firmly into the mat. So in tabletop pose, you're drawing the ribs and the belly a little bit away from the floor to create support for your back. So you're not arching the back, you're not rounding the back, you're finding a nice neutral position. And we're going to twist from here as well. We're going to do lots of nice twists today. So plant the left hand firmly on the mat. You're going to keep the hips where they are, and then twist to the right, extend the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, tuck that hand all the way under the left, twist to the right, so the right shoulder, right ear is coming down to the mat. So we'll take 3 more like that in your own time with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, reach up, twist the chest to the right, and exhale, fold through. 1 more time, inhale, and exhale. So let the ear and the shoulder come to rest on the mat. And then you're going to stretch your left arm forward so that your fingertips are on the mat. You're supporting like an outrigger with your left arm. And then carefully send that left leg back behind you. Straighten the left leg, toes resting on the mat. And then using your torso to balance, see if you can lift the left leg up. Just a bit of fun. And then carefully leg back to the floor, come back to all fours, bring your outrigger in and use that left hand to push yourself up onto all fours again. So we'll take the same the other way. So planting the right hand now, lifting the left hand up, inhaling, uncurling the arm, space between the 2 arms, exhale, tuck through, shoulder and ear coming to the mat. Inhale, reach up, twist, extend, open the chest, exhale, tuck through. 2 more like that. Use the whole inhalation to unfurl yourself and the whole exhalation to come all the way down to the mat. So breath with movement, just thinking about what you're doing, enjoying what your body can do for you. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck through 1 more time, and rest down this time. So your ears on the floor, your shoulders on the floor. Send that right arm out as an outrigger, up on the tips of the fingertips. And then gently, carefully extend that right leg back. Get your balance with your toes on the floor, and then see if you can lift the leg. Squeeze the bottom, stretch the leg away so you've got length. And then bring that leg down. Don't worry if you fall over. Knee back to the floor. Bring the arm in, press your way up, back onto all fours. Good. So from here, we're going to stretch the left leg out along the mat again. Really long leg, and then lift that leg up so it's about 90 degrees without sagging through the lower back. So keep that lift through the belly and the chest, and then stretch the right arm forward. So the right arm's lifting up at 90 degrees too. So long stretch between opposite toes and opposite fingers. Inhaling there. Exhaling round through the back. Bring your elbow to your knee. Let the head relax. So you're drawing the knee in as tightly as you can. Inhale. Stretch arm and leg back out. Lift the belly. Exhale, curl. Just relax the neck. You're just bringing the knee in tight. Elbow coming towards the knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, curl in. One more time. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach out. Stay there. And then we're going to windmill the right arm out towards the side and the left leg out towards the side. So flex your foot, squeeze your bottom, take the left leg out to the side and see if you can keep it as high as it was. So you should feel that in your bottom. And then reach arm forward, leg back. 2 more times. Sweep the right arm to the side, the left leg comes forward. Flex the foot, squeeze the bottom. 1 more time. Reach forward, make sure the belly is still lifting. And squeeze, leg out to the side. Inhale, stretch forward. Hand to the floor, knee to the floor. And a little child's pose. So sit the bottom onto the heels. Stretch the arms forward. Into child's pose, forehead on the floor. Inhale, exhale there. And then coming back onto all fours. So we'll take the other side now. So stretch the right leg back along the mat. Long, and then squeezing the bottom, keeping the belly lifted, support through the lower back. And then when you've got your balance, stretch the right arm forward. So feel that sense of elongation all the way through the body. Diagonal stretch. Inhale there. Exhale, curl up. Draw the belly in, draw the knee in. Inhale, take your time to extend, so you're not throwing the leg back, you're doing it purposefully. And then exhale, curl up. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, curl up. See how high you can dome the back, press with the supporting hand. And stretch out, hold it there this time. So we're going to do our windmill now. So inhale, send the foot forward. Left arm back, right arm forward. See if you can keep it lifted off the floor. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, windmill arm and leg. Inhale, stretch out. And then hand to the floor, foot to the floor. Send the bottom back to the heels. Reach the arms forward again. Into child's pose. Forehead resting on the mat. Inhaling, exhaling there. So just let the breath settle, center yourself again. Let go of what we've just done, let go of anticipation of what we might do now. Just resting in the body in the moment. Good, and then coming back up onto all fours. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So you're going to tuck the toes under behind you. Lift the bottom high. Press the sitting bones towards the ceiling. Keep the knees bent for now. We haven't really stretched through the hamstrings yet. So see if you can relax between the shoulder blades to send the chest towards the mat. And then from there, we're going to step the right foot between the hands. Big step forward, right step behind between the hands. Relax the back knee down to the floor. So you're in a lunge. So really send the hips forward so that you feel a stretch through that left hip flexor. Lift through the chest so you're not slumping down onto the front leg. Good. And then plant the left hand into the mat from there. Open the right arm up so you're twisting towards that bent leg. Extend the arm up towards the ceiling. Feel as long as possible between the bottom hand and the top hand. And then hand back down. Step back, downward facing dog with the knees bent for now. Knees bent, bottom high, descending the chest. And then your next exhalation, step the other foot forward, left foot forward, drop the knee down, send the hips forward, lift the chest. So you're reassuring your muscles that you can let go safely. Allow the pelvis to descend towards the mat. Plant the right hand on the floor, twist the left hand up, lift the belly in to help you get past the leg. Reach long with that arm, really expansive across the front of the chest. And then hand back either side of the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. So bend the knees deeply again, send the bottom away so you're creating a triangle shape. Really root down the base of every finger. And then we're just going to gently bend the right knee, so straighten the right knee, bend the left. Pedal the feet so that you're finding length through the back of the feet, the back of the hamstrings. So one heel to the floor and then the other. Just take that a few more times. One heel to the floor, then the other. And then bring both feet to the same position. Your knees might still be bent, mine are this morning. Good. And then we're going to walk the feet in towards the hands, come into a forward fold. So little step to the feet all the way up until you're hanging in a forward fold. So your knees are bent, eyes resting on the chest, resting on the thighs. You can catch on your elbows, sway from side to side, and really feel. Relax the arms down from there, and then start to uncurl your way, vertebrae by vertebrae, expanding. Shoulders and head coming up last. Standing nice and tall. Good. So if you could just catch your strap so it's somewhere handy. Just going to do some little bit of shoulder warm up this morning as well. Bit of an all over the body warm up today. So we're just going to start with some normal shoulder rolls. Rolling the shoulders back. Being aware of what the shoulder blades are doing. So feel that they're just separating and then coming together. That's nice. And then change directions. Good. And then we're going to make tiger claws with our hands. So like that, how you might feel about your children sometimes. Keep your feet hip width apart. Nice easy stance. And then with those tiger claws, reach forward with your tiger claws, round through the upper back. Let the head chin tuck in. Good. And then as you inhale, draw those tiger claws back. Really open the chest. Good. Exhale. Down through the chest. Inhale. Draw those claws back. Lift the chest. You can feel angry on this one if you want. So you're going forwards. And then drawing the chest back. One more time. And then inhale. And then release down. Catch hold of your straps. I think we did this the week before last. So you're trying to find a length in your strap where you can bring the arms up, and then we're just going to bring them a bit sort of 45 degrees behind us. So you have a little play to see how wide you need your strap before we start. If it's too close, you won't be able to do it. If it's too wide, it won't stretch. So again, soft knees, little tuck under the tailbone, and then lifting the strap up in front of you. So feel like I'm not asking you to draw your shoulders down in this one. It's almost like you're lifting your armpits up a little bit. And that allows a bit more of an easy movement so that the shoulders are coming, opening, and your hands are coming to 45 degrees behind you. When you get there, pause. So feel that real stretch across the front of the pecs. Feel the muscles releasing. Keep breathing. Maybe come down a little bit lower. And then bring the strap all the way back again in front of you. Release. Okay, one more time. So bring the strap up to about 90 degrees to start with. And then a little bit higher. So feel like you're almost shrugging the shoulders up a little bit, or the armpits up a bit. And then coming over behind you, 45 degrees. So you might feel one shoulder is much tighter than the other. Feel like you're opening your chest, superpower chest. Keeping the arms straight. If you can't do that, you need to make your strap a bit wider. And then coming back over in front of you. Good, release off. So that's a really good exercise to do even like when you're sitting at your desk and you've been sitting there for a while, because just doing that a couple of times, you can feel that sort of space across the front of the chest already, I think. Yes, good. Everyone's standing better. More lifted chests. Good, so we're going to come to the front of the mat. And we're going to take a standing sequence to start with, just to get Magda in the flow of it. So feet under the hips, bring the hands lightly together, thumbs resting at the sternum. Take a breath there. And then as you inhale, reach the hands up towards the ceiling, feel the chest lift and open. As you exhale, fold forward with bent knees, all the way into forward fold. Relax the head down, relax the spine. On your next inhale, draw the chest up so you're coming to halfway. So your bottom sticking out, crown of the head drawing forward. You've got a flat back, lift the belly. So you should feel a stretch at the top of the hamstrings as well. And then forwarding all the way forwards into forward fold again. Inhale, lift all the way up standing. And exhale, hands to prayer. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards, all the way to forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back, feel the back muscles working, feel the shoulder blades drawing back as well, so you're almost creating a crease between the shoulder blades. And then folding forwards, stepping the right foot back this time. So step the right foot back into a high lunge. So back knee stays straight. And then we're going to ground the right hand on the floor, and with the left hand, we're going to make some nice big circles. So as you inhale, opening the arm behind you, exhale, bringing it down. So inhale, exhale, make sure your back leg's still straight and make sure your front foot's still pressing into the mat. So you're not slumping into the pose, you're pushing out of the pose. Keep making those nice circles so you're moving the shoulder, you're also twisting. 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, keep the breathing nice and steady. Inhale, exhale, hands on the side of the foot when you come back after your last circle. And then stepping the left foot back, coming into downward facing dog. So bending the knees to start with, standing the bottom high, pressing the hands into the mat so you feel that you've got length between the hands and the points of the hip bones, and then maybe easing the legs a little bit straighter. Inhale, come forward into plank. So doming between the shoulders, lifting the belly, pressing the knuckles, underneath knuckles of each hand, each finger into the mat, and then drop the knees to the floor. Tuck the elbows in, drop the chest towards the mat, leave the bottom behind, and then scooping forwards, lifting up into a little cobra, just a small cobra. So again, feel that opening across the front of the chest, draw the shoulder blades up and back behind you, and then pressing with the hands, tucking the toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale there. And then on the next exhale, stepping the right foot forward, coming into high lunge on the other side. So the back leg's straight and strong, the front foot's pressing into the mat. Lift the chest and just lightly press that left hand into the mat, and to now enable you to sweep that right hand forward to make circles on the other side. So keep that firm foundation through the legs, and then nice fluidity through the top of the body. Inhale, really big circles. See how bigger circle you can draw. So you're moving the shoulder and twisting towards that bent leg as you go. Inhaling, filling the lungs. Exhale, one more that side. Good. Hands either side of the foot. Step back, downward facing dog again. Bend the knees, send the sitting bones high, descend the chest. Stretch the hands forwards, sitting bones back, length through the sides of the body, and then you can ease the legs towards straight. Inhale, plank. Doming the back, straight legs still, and then drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, coming to that cobra, rolling the shoulders back and away, lifting the chest. And then coming back up, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Good. So from here, going to bend the knees and give yourself a little hop so that the feet come between the hands, or you can step one foot and the other if you prefer. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, coming up all the way to standing, lifting the arms up and hands back to prayer. Release the hands either side of your body, just come into a standing pose. Feel that openness across the front of the chest. Feel the energy you started to create through your legs as well. Inhaling, exhaling, and then bring the hands together. So we'll start in the same way. Come into high lunge again. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back again into high lunge. So the weight in both feet, pressing up, lifting the torso now, coming up into high lunge. Good. So if you have one foot to the right, to the left of your line on your mat, the other foot to the right, so it's easier to balance. Good. So from here, we're going to lift the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist to the right. So you're twisting from the waist. Your knee shouldn't be doing any twisting. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the left. Torso is not moving, legs aren't moving. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands either side of the feet. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale there. Inhale, come forward to plank. And this time we're going to lie ourselves all the way down on the floor. So you can come down knees, chest, chin, or you can come down in a straight line, chaturanga, bend the elbows all the way down to the floor. Good. So bring the elbows under the shoulders. Coming to Sphinx pose. So your elbows are under the shoulders, the forearms are parallel. And you're, just as we were doing before, you're drawing the shoulders back. So you're creating that sort of trench between your two shoulder blades, drawing the chest forward, the shoulder blades back. Good. So following on from the class the other week, just going to do a bit of a stretch in the front of the quadriceps. So your right arm is going to stay on the mat, and you're going to turn your right hand in a bit, about 45 degrees to make it a bit more comfortable. Then the left leg up, and then reach that left arm round, turn the hands upwards so that you're outwardly rotating, catching hold of the inside of the back foot. Try not to slump into your supporting shoulder. I tend to do that. If that's enough for you on your quadriceps, then stay there. If you need a bit more, you can bring the hands round so it's on top of the foot and press the heel towards the bottom. If you want more, you can press the pubis into the mat, or you can squeeze the bottom. That'll intensify the stretch. and then breathe there. So you're still keeping the chest lifted, lifting out that supporting arm, and then squeezing the foot towards the heel, towards the bottom. One more breath here, and release. Come back to Sphinx pose in the middle. So drawing those shoulders back, drawing the chest forward, and then we'll take that on the other side. So bring the left hand in so it's 45 degrees. Turn the palm face up, tuck the back foot in, catch hold of the inner edge of the foot to start with, inner edge. Keep pushing out of the supporting arm. Draw that foot close to the bottom as you can. If you need to have more leverage, you can turn the hand so it's on top of the foot, fingers facing down towards the ankle, and squeeze in. If you need more, press the pelvis into the mat to get more length through the front of the thigh, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths here, and then gently releasing off. Come back to Sphinx in the center, and then rolling down to bring the hands under the chest, lifting back up, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling there. And then your next exhalation, bring the other foot forward. So right foot forward now, coming up on high lunge the other side. So take your time, sink into the pose. Don't forget that the back leg's working as well as the front leg. So engage the buttock of the back leg to give you a lovely firm foundation. Inhale, reach the arms up, length through the sides of the body. Exhale, twist to the right towards that bent leg. Your foundation is not moving, your legs aren't moving, the twist is just coming above the waist. Inhale, reach up to the top. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the top. Exhale. Inhale to the top. Hands other side of the feet. Foot, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale there. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. Inhale to cobra this time. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, and then on your next exhalation, step or hop the feet forward. Fold forwards. Take your time. Inhale, sweep up, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Just gather all that energy, that prana you've created in the body, back to the center of you, that space where your thumbs are resting. Close the eyes if you'd like to. Inhale, exhale, good. So one more sequence, back into high lunge again. So you know where you're going. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, step the right leg back. Set yourself up for your high lunge again. Hands on the hips. Good, so find that firm foundation, both legs pressing the floor away. Lift the arms up again, length through the sides of the body. Good. So this time we're going to come into some squats, lunges, like we've done before. So you're going to bring the arms down to the sides of you, bend that back knee so it's hovering just above the mat. Inhale, reach up. I'm going to do quite a few of these, I'm afraid. Exhale, press down with the arms. Inhale. We'll go a bit faster. Exhale. Inhale, so your back knee is just hovering above the floor. Exhale. And when you come back up on the inhale, your front knee is still bent. It's just the back leg that's straightening. Exhale. Stay with it. I'm just going to do about 3 or 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, nice deep breath. Length through the sides of the body, extend the arms up. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, stay in a lunge this time, hands by the side of the foot. Step back, downward facing dog, well done. Inhale, exhale there. Inhale for your plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, draw the shoulder blades together. Use the back muscles to lift you up into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. So stepping the left foot forward this time. Oh no, we've done that side. Stepping the right foot forward, sorry. Stepping yourself up on the other side. Coming up into high lunge. I know Sarah Haig's hating me now. So get yourself set up and then reach the arms up, length through the sides of the body. Firm foundation through both feet. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the back knee down to hover. Press the hands down either side of you. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hover. Keep that front knee bent all the time. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Hands either side of the foot this time. Step back, downward facing dog. Well done. Let the breath settle. Keep the arms active, the legs active. Inhale, your last plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, come back into child's pose. So you can have the knees wide if that's more comfortable for you. Bottom on the heels, reaching the arms forward. Forehead resting on the mat. Letting the breath settle. Good. So one more standing pose before we come back onto the mat. So just come up onto all fours again. One more downward facing dog just to get you to standing. And then you can step the feet forward or hop them forward. Make your way up to standing and curl your way back up. Whew. Well done. Give the shoulders a little roll. So we're going to do tree pose. Nice, straightforward standing pose to finish. So bring the weight evenly under both hips to start with. Feel your feet spreading, supporting the weight of the body. Crown of the head lifting, chin tucked in. And then transferring the weight into the left foot. All the weight into the left foot. Bring the right foot to the inside of the thigh or the calf. So you can either have your foot resting on the calf, or if your hip will allow, it can be on the inner thigh, but not on the inside of the knee. So you're pressing that right knee outwards, but keeping the pelvis facing forwards. Bring the hands to prayer, let's put your balance. So it helps if you just look softly at a point on the floor in front of you, and then if you feel balanced there, you can lift the arms. So get that sense of openness across the front of the chest still. So you're in a big, strong tree, just calmly accepting whatever's thrown at it. enduring. Good. And come back down. Lovely balance. Well done. Good. So just stand with the weight on both feet again. Press the feet against the floor and feel the floor pressing back against the feet. It's lovely to be in bare feet. And then swaying the weight into the right foot now. Feeling the foot spread. And then bringing the left leg onto the inner thigh. Pressing the knee out to the side. Bring the hands to prayer. Drawing up nice and long. Sides of the body long, and then once you've got your balance, growing your branches. You can put your arms wherever they feel good. Keep breathing. I think I'm a poplar today. Good. Like you could stay there forever. And then bring it all back in. Both feet to the floor, just stand again, mountain pose. Good. So we're going to come down onto the floor now via a squat. So bring your feet mat width apart, toes turning out about 45 degrees. Bend the knees, send the bottom back, coming into a squat. So you're aiming to keep your heels on the floor if you can, but if you can't find a way of doing that, then obviously the heels can come off if they need to. Sink the bottom down so the tailbone's heavy. You can use your elbows to encourage the thighs to open. Still see if you can lift across the front of the chest. Elongate the spine. So I find it's really nice to feel the tailbone's really heavy, so it's hanging towards the floor. And then sitting all the way back onto the mat now. Whew. Good. So we're going to come back to one leg outstretched. Dhanusasana. So left leg outstretched, right leg tucked again and again, like we did at the beginning. So we're going to turn our bodies towards the outstretched leg. And we're going to extend over that leg, but we're going to do it in a bit of a dynamic way. So we're going to fold forwards, and then we're going to curl back up again. So it doesn't matter if your movements are small. So as you fold forward, the chest leads. Don't throw your head back too much like I just did. And then as you come back up, you're uncurling, back to sitting. So just take that a few times in your own time. Exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale as you come back up again. Exhale, forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe each time you come forward, you have to find a little bit more space. One more time. Inhale, come back up. Good. Turn the torso back to face forwards, and then we'll come into a side stretch. So lift the right arm up, really long through the side of the body, and then tilting yourself over that outstretched leg. So you're not trying to come down towards the foot, you're trying to find length. So you're length from the waist to the corner of the room. So if you've rolled inwards a bit, so if you can turn the chest towards the right, draw that right side of the chest back, long stretch through the side of the body. Nice deep breath, so if you can bring the breath into the right ribs. And then come back up, change sides, extend the right leg out. Make sure both sitting bones are still settling down evenly onto the mat. Turn the torso over the extended leg. Inhale here. Exhale, chest leads, folding over the leg. Inhale, relax the head, uncurl. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Turn the torso to face forward, reaching the left arm up, long through the side of the body, and then extending over, nice long line. Just give your body time to open up, breathing into the ribs. If you've turned inwards, see if you can roll that left shoulder back. And come back up center. And then bring both legs out in front of you. So open your legs to wherever is comfortable for you. They don't have to be a ridiculous split position. See if you can feel both sitting bones evenly on the mat still. So we're going to start just supporting our hands behind us so that that helps lift the spine. Try not to bring the shoulders up, try and lift out of the supporting hands. So chest lifting, draw the toes towards you, and then engage the thighs. Maybe the heels will lift off, depends on the shape of your legs really. So your thighs are active. Good. And then relax the knees down. We haven't done terribly much with our hamstrings today, so if you just bring a little bend into the knees, we're going to fold our way forwards with that little bend, unless you're really flexible and you want your legs straight. So it's a rounded forward fold. You're going to let the head hang. You can rest on your hands, you can rest on your forearms. If you're more flexible, maybe your head will come towards the floor. Just ease into it, wherever your body will let you go this morning. Come back to the breath. Exhaling to let go, to release anywhere that you're holding on. And then bring it back up to sitting. Use the hands behind you again. Sit up straight, lift the chest. And then you can use your hands to bring both legs in. And then we're just going to finish with a sneaky little boat pose. Things we had our legs out. So you're going to come to sit on the sitting bones again. See if you can get your balance. And we're lifting the legs. You can hold on behind them to start with, so that your shins are parallel with the ground. And then see if you can let go and reach the hands forward. So draw the belly in. So it's the power of the belly that keeps you, you're rounding your back a bit. So see if you can not round the back. So if you can keep it, if it's easier, I'd hold on to the back of the legs, because then you can use that to draw the belly in. Keep the back straight, that's it, that's better. Good. If you're feeling really super strong, you might try and lift the legs a bit higher and straighten them. I can't really do that without losing my straight back. Just a couple more breaths there. Well done. Feet back to the floor, cross the legs and fold forwards. Let the spine relax down, just as you were doing with your legs open. So that you can rest on your forearms, or you can make a pillow of your hands, bring your head all the way down to the floor, depending on how much space you've got. Or you can pile one fist on top of the other. That's quite a nice pillow. Just relax the head down. So you've got your two hands stacked on top of each other. Rest your forehead on there. Just find somewhere for your forehead to rest if you can. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then come back up to sitting and make your way down to lie down flat on your back for final relaxation, which you deserve. So rolling your way back down onto the floor. So you can either keep your knees bent up if that's more comfortable for your lower back as ever, or stretch the legs out. If you're stretching the legs out, let them come to the corners of the mat. It creates more space for the lower back to have the legs a bit wider apart. And we've done a lot of drawing together the shoulder blades today, so you can almost feel that you've tucked those shoulder blades under behind you. that the outer shoulders can roll back. Have the arms a good distance away from the body to facilitate that. And just with the exhalation, releasing the weight of the body into the floor. No need to hold on to it anymore. So feel that energy, that prana, flowing through the body, settling, integrating through every cell. So through this practice, you have literally allowed energy to flow more freely, hopefully to remove any blockages. You might still have some, but hopefully it's better. So just bathing in that energy, maybe feeling it pool in the space around the heart or the space around the third eye. Slow, steady breath. Soften the face, jaw. Feel the eyes relax back into their sockets. Rest back in your own body. So from wherever you are now, just see if you can relax another 10% into the mat. A bit heavier. A bit softer. So keeping that sense of calm, quiet, being with your body, in your body. Just start to move some of your outer extremities. Fingers and toes a wriggle. Give yourself a stretch. And then when you're ready, rolling onto your side, making your way up gently to sitting. So come back to where we started, sitting cross-legged. Just acknowledge how you feel. And then bringing the hands together at the heart, bowing the head. Namaste. Thank you for coming. Thank you for practicing. Oh, hello, Mariette. Turn yourself off mute if you want to. I can't turn you back on again.